5 easy ways to start a conversation. One of the most common difficulties people have nowadays, especially those who are more introverted, is to start a conversation with someone they don't know or who they're not particularly close to. Introverted people often excel in deep discussions and can spend hours and hours talking about challenging topics, but struggle with small talk. While it is true that no one is forced to have small talk or talk about topics they're not interested in, it's also true that when we meet new people, often the first approach is to establish connection by chatting about light subjects to test the waters and try to better understand if the person we're talking to can be someone we're interested in getting to know better or not. The first impression is therefore very important. By refusing to get into small talk, you could miss out on meeting people you'd like to have a deeper conversation with, as you're basically not giving them the chance to express themselves. Whether you're looking for new friends, starting a new relationship, or simply expanding your network of business contacts, knowing how to manage a conversation is critical to achieving your goals. In this video, we'll see 5 simple examples of conversational subjects that will help you in every situation. Number 1. How did you meet? The large majority of people love to talk about themselves and to share their stories. When we meet someone new, the best way to get to know this person is to make them talk about themselves and give them the opportunity to tell a story that can help us better know this person. When you meet someone new through a mutual friendship, a good way to break the ice is to simply ask how the two of them met. For example, suppose your friend Rob introduces you to Patrick, an old friend of his. At this point, you could start the conversation by simply asking Patrick how he met Rob. Suppose the two were classmates in high school, you can ask Patrick about some funny stories or anecdotes of when they were young and were going to school together, for example. Talking about past facts and memories is an excellent way to start a conversation because people tend to be nostalgic and remember past events in a positive way. After all, who doesn't like to remember the good old times when they were young? Sharing pleasant memories makes the other person happy and puts them in a good mood, and knowing that you're listening carefully will establish a positive connection between the two of you. In return, it'll give you the opportunity to do the same and share your memories and experiences that will leave a lasting and positive impression. Number 2. Hobbies. When you make a new acquaintance, avoid talking about work at first. Many people don't like their job, and having to talk about it even in their free time doesn't put them in a good mood. In many cases, even those who like their job probably have interests outside work that they would rather talk about. Talking about a hobby, something they like to do, is a much smarter move. You'll notice that when people have the opportunity to speak openly about their passions and find someone happy to listen to them, they feel like being reborn. Number 3. Food. We all like to eat, and inevitably we can't do without it. We all have a favorite dish and a particular restaurant where we love to dine. Use food as a topic of conversation when you meet a new person, and you'll never go wrong. However, if, for example, there's a restaurant you particularly like and would like to share this with the person you are talking to, avoid oversimplifying things by just saying, "Charlie's Steakhouse is my favorite restaurant." Instead, try to tell why Charlie's is your favorite restaurant by incorporating a story into the discussion. For example, explain that Charlie's has one of the best beef fillets you've ever eaten in your life, or that they use a particular sauce you've never eaten anywhere else, which adds that special flavor that makes their steaks so fantastic. In short, elaborate your reason for why you like the place so much. Number 4. Music and other common interests. If you talk to someone who doesn't like music, you're probably talking to a dead man. Personally, I've never met in my life a person who doesn't have some level of interest in music. It's simply impossible. To quote Friedrich Nietzsche, "Without music, life would be a mistake." And how true that is. We may have different taste, but we all have a music genre, an artist, or a favorite song. Music offers sensations like very few other things do in life. Being able to establish a conversation with someone on a topic that arouses such sensations, especially if shared by both of you, is undoubtedly a great way to get to know each other better. If you really don't want to talk about music, look for other common interests, such as a sport or maybe a passion for animals. The key is to find common interests that allow you both to contribute to the conversation with interesting facts and ideas. Number 5. Travel. Traveling is one of those topics that particularly excites me. I know very few people who don't like to travel, and talking about their travel experiences is one of the best ways to start a conversation, as most of us have positive memories connected to each trip. Ask your interlocutor what his favorite destination is. Let him tell you about a particular episode, and you can be sure that he'll be very happy to share his stories. And if you're talking to someone who for some reason hasn't traveled much, you can try to simply ask them what their dream destination would be. Almost everyone has a place they've dreamed to visit since they were a child. In rare cases, the answer is usually something along the lines of, I have no interest in traveling because I'm comfortable in my hometown and I have no interest in meeting people from other countries. Well, then it depends on what you want to do. Personally, such an answer would tell me enough about the person I have in front of me that I would probably immediately lose interest in deepening our knowledge about each other. But obviously, this is a purely personal opinion, and not everyone has the same views. So tell us, which of these 5 topics of conversation excites you the most when you meet a new person? What do you love to talk about? Let us know in the comments section, and let's see what the most popular topic of conversation is among our viewers. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to push the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, don't forget to activate the notification bell. This way you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.